What is up, car addicts? Welcome back to the series where I customize and review past DLC and OG vehicles that I never got the chance to because I didn't start making car customization videos till about late 2015. Again guys, let me know in the comments what car from late 2015 and older you want me to customize next, and I'll display the most liked vehicle suggestion comment in the next customization video. So in today's video, we're going to be customizing the Vapid Blade. So this car came out with the I'm Not a Hipster update in June of 2014. You can find this car on the Summer San Andreas website for $160,000, which honestly is an insanely good deal for this car. Now, the Blade name was first introduced in GTA San Andreas, where it had a very different design compared to the one they added in GTA 5. Now, in terms of performance, when the Blade released in 2014, it was the fastest accelerating car in the muscle car class by far. However, being based on a gasser, it did suffer in terms of handling and top speed as well, which is why the OG Vapid Dominator was still the better muscle car for most tracks. However, there were some tight corner intensive tracks where the Blade could in fact beat the Dominator because of its incredible acceleration coming out of the corners. So it definitely was a car worth having in your garage back then. Now again, this car is designed like a gasser, which is a purpose-built drag racing car, which is why it has that strange stance and accelerates so well. In a straight line, it is a ton of fun and very quick as well. However, in the corners, as you might expect, it's not really too great. It has a decent amount of understeer, which forces you to slow down more than you normally would for a corner, therefore negatively impacting its performance. But even then, this car is still around top 10 for most tracks today, which honestly is very impressive to me for a car from 2014, and especially considering the fact that we currently have over 50 vehicles in the muscle car class. But anyways, in terms of what it's based on, the main body of the car is primarily based on the 1965 Ford Falcon, just a gorgeous muscle car from the 60s, and obviously the overall car is based on a custom gasser version of the Ford Falcon. Just an overall very unique design that Rockstar decided to incorporate with this car that I honestly really like. Now it does have some styling cues from other muscle cars of that era as well, but again, the overall design is the Ford Falcon. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out the customization of the ultimate drag racing muscle car from 2014.
What she need then?
Alright, the Blade. There we got armor, brakes, bumpers. So you got a de-chromed front bumper. Same bumper, just primary color. Okay, why not? Let's do that. And just to preface, I am going to be doing a gasser build, so pretty much what the car is. Might as well, instead of doing something classy, because obviously this car with its stance, you can't really go a kind of classy, clean route. So I might as well just go for the drag racing gasser build, and I think it's going to come out great. So let's continue here. A primary rear bumper as well. Engine, exhaust. So you have the chrome tip exhaust, which stick out a bit too far for my taste, but I think it goes with like the crazy build that we're doing. Now I really wish they would have had, like an actual gasser style exhaust option where it comes out right behind the front tires. I think that would have been really cool, but unfortunately this is all we have exiting out the rear, but I guess we'll do that, might as well. Grill, now this is to make the primary, the grill in primary color. Personally, I prefer the chrome because, we do have chrome on the window areas and all that, and door handle, mirrors, all that. So there is a lot of chrome trim everywhere, and I want to make that match and not get rid of the chrome completely. At least have some there, so we'll keep the grill stock chrome. Now hood, you have a carbon stock hood, but with hood pins, which looks pretty cool. Then you have a bug catcher, very cool. You got the single, and then you have the gasser hood, which I think really suits this car. I think it looks really cool, so we're gonna do that. Continuing here, lights. I'm gonna leave the yellow lights. License plates. Definitely gotta throw my America plate on it. Where are you? Where's it? America. This is a problem having too many plates. There we go. Okay. Now for color, most people will do like red and white, you know, red with the side stripe and white, which is a secondary color. But I used to have mine when I had it. I had it a really nice blue with a white on the side. So that's what we're gonna do. I think it's gonna look great. So we'll go here to the blue area. So I have a dark blue with an ultra blue pearlescent. I think it just looks so nice. And when we throw that secondary white, it'll look really good. So secondary ice white, look at that. Just looks so nice. A really nice contrast. Just looks really good. So we'll do that. Crumblum goes on the side of the door, not centered, which is surprising, off to the side. But I guess that kind of makes sense with that kind of side stripe there. Okay. A roll cage, definitely. Oh, and it's secondary, look at that. And it also adds the nitrous bottle there at the center. Very cool. Very nice. Alright, we'll do that. A spoiler upgrade. You got the mid-level spoiler, and then you got the drag wing. Definitely going to do the drag wing. Suspension. Now, gases are typically very high up, obviously for clearance, for wheeling and drag racing and all that stuff. So, this car is already pretty low compared to an actual gasser, which you can see here, a picture. So, honestly, I think I'm just going to leave it stock ride height. Because if we lower it, then we're going to have issues when we do wheelies with the rear bumper hitting the ground a lot more often. So we'll just leave it stock so that we have that extra clearance. Alright, transmission, turbo. Alright, wheels. So for this one, I want to go for more of like a modern kind of like drag racing wheel. So we're going to go here to the street category. And we got all these newer deep dish style wheels, but obviously these have a bit more of a profile than the regular wheels do. You can see that these are just ridiculously huge. But these, you know, they have more of a bigger sidewall, so I think it looks a bit better. So we're going to go here to the Cup Champion, and these to me kind of look like welds, like really popular drag racing wheels, especially when we paint them in black, and then we have that chrome lip on the outside. Look at that. It just looks absolutely incredible. The nice deep dish on the rear just looks really cool. And then what we're going to do, we're going to take it up a notch, and we're going to make it look like it has Goodyear drag racing tires, even though these are not slicks, unfortunately. But we're going to tire design, and then we do the atomic yellow tire lettering, and it makes it look kind of like the Goodyear drag racing tires, which I think looks really cool. So that's that there. Windows, I don't think we're going to do any tints. I think I'm just going to leave it as is. Maybe light smoke, just a little bit. And that's all that there. Alright, let's take it for a drive. Exit to ground. I haven't driven this in so long. I'm really excited to. Oh man, this is going to be awesome. Alright, let's rev it up first. Pretty good exhaust note. First person. Very cool. Alright, let's floor it. We'll do a wheelie later on as well, but for now, awesome acceleration. It's a big car. It's definitely a big car. Wow. Drives so nice too. Acceleration's nice and smooth. Obviously the top speed isn't that great. You know, it's more acceleration focused. But still a very cool car. When we take a corner here, you'll see that understeer right there. I mean, you gotta be careful. Especially when you go give it throttle and all that. You have to really know what you're doing with this car, or you can understeer right into a tree or a post or whatever's on the outside of the corner. Right there, slow it down a bit, get back on the throttle. Really nice car to drive, it really is. And once you get the hang of it, super easy. Absolutely love it. Alright, let's do a wheelie. I want to do more like a flat surface, so let's take this corner here. Alright, not completely flat, but this will work. Alright, here we go. Center myself here. Oh, it started raining. Oh, hold it. Oh! It's right into the... Oh my gosh. Try again. Oh, there it goes. Oh my god! Oh! Holy, this thing is insane! Oh my gosh. See, the biggest mistake people make with this car is they lower it all the way, and then they can't do wheelies too well. The secret to this is you have to leave it stock ride height. Wow. Very, very cool car. Obviously, I've completely messed it up, so let me fix it really quick. Alright, all fixed up. Look at that. Unfortunately, it's raining, but we already did our driving portion and everything, so let's go ahead and get out here, open all the doors and stuff. Eco doors, all. Alright, there we go, everything opens. All the hood pins, that's funny, they don't do anything. They don't hold the hood on. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they just... Well, I mean, you gotta remember, this car came out before you can actually... Before they added the interaction menu feature where you can open and close your doors and all that. Which I believe came out in 2015 with the import-export update. But here it is, engine model, you know, 2014. I mean, I know I say it a lot, but I mean, that's what you kind of expect from this. They didn't really expect anybody, you know, actually looking under here. That's why we have, like, what, half a belt? The belt at the other end is not even... It's like literally half a belt on the pulleys. It doesn't really look all that great. But when you close the hood, it looks a lot better. Interior, traditional muscle car interior, which they still do on a lot of the new muscle cars. So, and nitrous bottle looks very cool there with the roll cage and everything. And the trunk, you get the fuel cell. Look at that. I think that's part of the roll cage upgrade. So that's very cool. Not bad. I'm very happy with this, and I think for the price and the amount of fun you can have with it and do different types of builds, you know, if you lower it all the way, you can kind of make it look like a normal, you know, kind of like Ford Falcon classy build if you really want to. You're still going to have that stance where the front end is really high, but it won't look too bad. Well, guys, hope you enjoyed. Remember to let me know down below in the comments what car from late 2015 and older you want me to customize next. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.